Hello, Becca here, and my god, my voice sounds terrible because I just choked on some almonds. That was not fun. Anyways, I have these little marbles and sticks where they're magnetic, and they kind of just stick together, and I thought it would be fun to build the most complex structure I can with them. When I was younger, I played with them a lot, but then now I don't because of, school and, maturity. But I still have them, and I keep looking over here because they're over here on my shelf. But yeah, when I was younger, I didn't really build things that were super complex or super dynamic. I just kind of built squares. I'll show you in a second what I'm talking about. But freaking almonds. I thought now with my increased intelligence, at least I hope I'm smarter than my previous self. Yeah, but anyways, just thinking that now that I'm older, I think that I can probably build a more complex structure. So I'm gonna try to build the most complex structure I can with sticks and marbles. So a long time ago, I organized them into two boxes where I separated the marbles from the sticks. And for the sticks, you can just attach them together because there's a magnet through them, but you can also attach them sideways and they stick together like that because they have little dots of magnets on them. And for the marbles, they're kind of just magnetic balls that you can connect to make corners. Okay, I honestly don't know what's the best way to film this, but this is gonna be up close and personal, especially because my skin's been screwing me over for the past week. So you're gonna have a up close personal look at how bad my skin's been this week. So I'm thinking that I can build a complex structure upward. I was thinking kind of like the London Tower where it's a big square box and it's one part of it is a tower. I don't know how else to describe it. I'll probably put a picture up on the screen somewhere. But also another complex structure that I could do is probably a circle. I'm thinking kind of Science World kind of vibes where it's a circle, but I don't know how that will work. I mean, I guess I can try. I'll probably just fast forward my failures. Okay, so I think that my plan of attack is just to make the base first because your foundation is everything. So I'm gonna try to make a shape as I'm doing now so that I can build on top of that instead of just trying to build like this. Because I realized as I was building this, I probably should make some kind of shape and foundation for myself first. Otherwise it's gonna end in total disaster. Though it probably will end in disaster anyways. Okay, so it's already kind of disaster. I never took physics in high school, maybe that's why. But it's not becoming a sphere shape like the shape of Science World like I want it to be. I don't know. I think I just have to play around with it and see where this goes. Okay, at this point I'm realizing how unstable this whole thing is, just like my mental health. It's freaking collapsing, and I think it's because I'm not building it up one level at a time and I'm kind of just working on one place right now. I'm gonna try building it level by level and see how that works. I think I've discovered the secret, and it's to make triangles because triangles are the most stable shape, right? I don't know, but I think that by making just triangles and going across like this, it'll achieve the stability I need to create the shape that I want, which is a Science World half sphere, or maybe a sphere if I can actually get a half sphere to work. Honestly, it's kind of looking more like the Roman Colosseum than the Science World thing that I'm going for. But I think the problem is that it's supposed to lean inwards and make a round shape like this, you know, like a hemisphere. But then it's just kind of just going upwards, and I don't know. Yeah, okay, we'll just keep building. Don't fall. What keeps happening is that I'm trying to put the bars together, but then they're not connecting, and they really kind of have to stretch to go the distance because they're not connecting. I think I got it. So we're supposed to make interlocking triangles like this instead of just a flat surface of triangles going up overhead like that. I don't know how to explain it, but I think I found the secret, so I'm just gonna keep doing that. Okay, so I've been building for a while now and it's kind of coming together, but not really. And it's kind of just looking like this funky sort of thing that's not really a sphere, but it's kind of like a shape and a starting point. So we're getting somewhere. Oh, and I skipped over the last little bit because I felt like it was just getting too long, and time lapses of me trying and failing is probably not as fun to watch as someone like actually succeeding and building something. So I just skipped over it, and I'll skip over the next part too because just like, why is it not working? Like, I don't understand. I did end up making this London clock kind of structure though, because I just felt like I needed to succeed in something and validate myself because that was such a disaster.